Job 4. This little boy receives 6 golden eggs every day. Each golden egg weighs several pounds. It turns out that the golden eggs were given to him by a giant from heaven. The boy's name is Roy. Just a few days ago he was playing in the woods when he came across a giant. The giant then lifted him up. Roy was so scared that his trousers were wet. Just when he thought the giant was going to eat him, the giant told him his home was in the sky. If he could help him get home, then he would give him 6 golden eggs every day. Roy heard the giant say that each one weighed several pounds. Without thinking, he agreed. As the night wore on, the giant's stomach rumbled with hunger. Roy took the giant to the kitchen of the village. Then Roy picked up a huge radish and offered it to the giant. But before the giant had a chance to eat it, the village's giant hunters followed the giant's scent and found the place. Roy had a brainwave. He grabbed a tablecloth and covered the giant with it. When the hunter came in, he questioned Roy. Why did the kitchen smell like a giant? But Roy told the hunter it was because he hadn't washed his feet in 3 years. The smell was his own feet, and so he managed to fool the hunter. To keep the giant safe, Roy took the giant into the woods and hid him. In the woods, the giant gave Roy a telescope. He told Roy that his home was in the sky. Roy picked up the telescope and looked up into the sky, and sure enough, he saw the giant's home, and so Roy believed the giant's words. In order to get the golden egg, Roy decided to find a way to help the giant get home right away. The next day Roy sneaked out of his house and took the money to the fair. Then he found a wizard. He wanted to find a way to fly into the sky from the wizard. The wizard was impatient and tried to kick him out. But when Roy took out his gold coins, the money-minded wizard took out a loaf of bread and told Roy that this bread would take him to the sky. Roy didn't even think about it and bought the bread. On the other hand, the hunter gathered all the people of the village together, for she knew from the footprints on the ground the giants had come to the village.